You should be over there watching G-May's channel. If you have an opportunity, go show some love to Camp G-May. There is a Blues Fest happening right now. I think we're on our first player. I like it, what they're doing, piano and then singing. If you have an opportunity, follow that link over to Camp G-May's channel. If you're watching this channel and you're under the age of 18, remember that these are grown-up channels. There might be content and material out there that is not appropriate for you, so don't go watch it. If you're over the age of 18, go enjoy as an adult. I gotta say too, when you're a kid you don't get this, but be a kid for as long as you can. Because when you start dealing with adult type themes, it changes the way that you view yourself and your society. That's all I have to say. Other than that, do whatever you want. Right now, I'm cutting off all the strings on this here guitar, and I'm gonna string it on up so I could have a fresh set of strings for when I play later this evening. Very cool. If you have an opportunity, and you're here in Hawaii, I'm playing at 5:30, and if you're over on East Coast or whatnot, I think we're playing at 8:30. Other than that, gonna just have fun. Rachel's gonna do a little bit of guest hosting on the channel there, and I'm gonna set her up on our YouTube, the live stream here. Other than that, I'd love for anybody who pops over to this channel to go watch over Camp G-May. If you have the opportunity, you're gonna go watch a bunch of musicians who love doing their thing and love the music community that's starting to get developed here. Other than that, I'm changing out some strings right now. Just trying to make sure that the guitar sounds the best assist that it possibly can. Best assist you wanna know by now. I noticed probably on the roster for this evening, I noticed probably a good 7 or 8 players. So what I'm looking forward to do, I'm teaching today, so I can't really do it right now, but going back and watching it, so I could watch all the other different players that play along. Doo-doo. And I guess this could be informative for anybody who's never tuned a guitar before, or strung a guitar before. Long story short, you need a pair of wire cutters. That generally helps. Taking off and on the strings, take out your tuning pegs. For me personally, I just got myself a set of 50s up top, I think to 10. That'll allow me to do a little bit of they're a little lighter gauge. They're gonna allow me to do some soloing playing, but I'm really looking forward to doing rhythm this evening when I play over at Camp G-May. If you're already hanging out here right now, maybe go check out Camp G-May right now. They're already started. Me, I'm just tuning up my instrument. I'm making a little bit of a mess, but we're gonna have fun. Got myself some phosphor bronze here. Throw it down on my E. Personally, everybody changes their strings a little different way, but there are some consistencies that need to happen. One of them is I just like to put all my strings in, string it on up, make sure it's all good. The other thing you need for this is possibly a winder, so it's not as hard to get those things together. Me personally, I take this up here, I pull it back like about a fret so it has a little bit of winding room, and then I wind the string just ever so slightly, and then I put the string over the top. When I do this, it allows my finger to grab it like so, and then once I'm doing this, it just makes it taut so it's out of the way. When I wind them and I'm binding them, I want to make sure that my string goes over the top like this, and I don't get any more than like 2 binds on the tuning peg. Other than that, I just leave this here, and then I cut off my string, boom, boom, and then bend it back towards the string. By doing that, it locks it in, donezo. I'm gonna take my next string, next tuning peg, next string, next tuning peg, it's a PO 1440. Well, you never wanna crimp or bend these, so I just like kind of do this until they naturally unfold. You never wanna put a burr in there, that would be a real bummer. Make sure that when you're doing this, it goes over the groove, and that you pull up your string all the way from the back when going true. Throw it up through your nut, and then throw it here. I see 2 people lurking. If you're lurking right here, maybe go check out Camp G-May. Something way more interesting going on over there. Blues Fest. Tell them Wago said hi. I'll be over there around 8:30 their time and about 5:30 our time. Other than that, I just want to make sure that when I'm tuning this up, I've got nice fresh strings for this evening, as always. Plus, it'd be nice to have nice fresh tuned strings. 3 binds on this one. I'm gonna nail this off. bend it back, release the Epstein file. All right, here we go. We're gonna go to 28, 14, 28. And for anybody who knows these, they come in order, so you don't have to worry about all these. What up, baby? I'm stupid. Thank you. Don't be rude. Don't be rude about what? Oh, baby. Honestly, I'm glad you came here because you just kind of show what kind of an individual shows up and has nothing better to do than just be like, you're done. Good luck in life, buddy. Other than that, go check out G-May's channel. Go have some fun. Let's see here. Hello to you, Brain Rot. That'd be a good band name. The Melodic Brain Rot. That'd be fun. Does anybody in the comment section right now play an instrument, or have you checked out the channel, or are you just checking out live stuff for today? Because if you're just checking out the live stuff, I'd say go over to Camp G-May's channel. Go say hello. Go watch some blues. I'll be on there around 5:30 Hawaiian Standard Time, or like around 8:30 their time. Nice. Right now I'm just tuning up a guitar, putting some strings on there, making sure everything's all hunky-dory for a little bit later. Right, meow. If you want me to explain this too, if you're looking at this, we take this out, take the ball in, hold it in your hand right here, flip out the string, make sure not to get a kink in it, take it all the way down to the saddle, onto which you can put it all the way till you hear it click the bottom of your guitar. Right there. Take your tuning pad. Oh, by the way, this is stupid. You're not going to want to watch any of this if you don't like things like this. It will appear stupid and monotonous and boring to you. However, I'm here to offer you a new respite here. Go to Camp G-May. It's that link that's in the description. In fact, I can even go down here if I'm able to type in my own nonsense. Oh, I'm not. You can play an instrument right on. What do you play? Pull it all the way up to the first fret, pull it down 3 frets, put my finger on top of it, put it through the nut gauge. Take my handy dandy string warner. Remember, you're going to be going counterclockwise, so I kind of view like my headstock as the lotus flower. Everything wants to go up and out. String goes over the top. I'm going to grab it with my mouth, because why not? Life is too short to not have fun. Now that it's bound, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I put way too much slack in this one. However, it's going to be quite nice because we're going to get a nice secure G. On my acoustics and the way that I play, I'm a heavy player, my G's always go out of tune. Trombone! Wonderful. Is that a C instrument? I believe it is. I bet you there's different instruments for that, but I'm pretty sure trombone's probably either C or B flat. I would assume it's a C, though. What key is it in? What up, AC/DC? Hey, you're going to go check out the Camp G-May, yeah? It is live right now. That's what this whole thing's about. I'm just tuning up a guitar. I had a student cancel on me at 1 o'clock and 1:30, so I took this time to set up my background for myself playing this evening and for Rachel to do the co-hosting. And then I just want to make sure I have new strings on. Why not? Some people out there in TV land got nothing going on. There was another individual here that was very unhappy about their life. Took it out on me. It was unfortunate. I told them that's okay. It's okay to be sad and lonely and depressed. But sometimes you need community. And that community today is in the form of the Blues Fest. Oh my goodness, my eyes are so bad. When I was 20, I used to be able to see this and just bloop right in. It's like threading a needle. There it is. Ooh, that B string is super thick. I don't know how I like that. We're going to find out, though, aren't we? Sha-na-na-na. This is also a really good time. AC/DC, I'm glad you pop into this channel. Very cool. I hope it does something for you musically as well. Remind me, AC/DC, you play music? And Brain Rot, where'd you go? What key is the trombone in? I think I phrased it as a question. Is it B flat or C? If I had to guess, I'd say C. Yeah, AC, what do you play, man? If not, what do you want to play? And a 10 gauge for them soloing fingers this evening. I don't know if I'm going to solo a lot. Got Rachie playing with me. Maybe if she holds down the melody, I will. Other than that, just want to have fun. Taking a couple of my originals, rearranging them so they're a little more bluesy. Because essentially music is music. To me, it doesn't matter if it's jazz, bossa nova, fusion, country, avant-garde nonsense. It's all the same. It's all just music notes. The reason why I'm doing that is I want the string to go over the other string without having 3 hands. It doesn't work. Oh, you don't know? Well, right on. I'm pretty sure trombone is in a C, because out of all the different types of brasses or cornets or trumpets are generally a tuba, stuff like that, are generally in B flat or C, just because that's the way the bell works in the ear. However, I don't know. I've never played trombone. I've always wanted to. My roommate in college did. He was amazing. Brother John. What was his last name? I should know. I lived with him for 2 years. Stupid. Anywho, check out Camp G-May if you got nothing going on right now. And we will definitely see you over there a little bit later today. Go watch some fine musicians. They're all part of the music community that Gary has started to make over the last several years. They're nice. All right, I got my guitar all strung. Now it's time for the tuning. Sounding good. These are my pants. At this point, I just kind of throw the let's see, how about strings? We'll do E. And then A. D. G. B. And then E. Gorgeous. Back up to our E note. And A. And here's what I kind of do when I'm getting to this point. I put my hand over the fretboard, just kind of grab all of it, and then pull up on the string just to pull out a little bit of tension. I'm pulling up about the size of a dime to a quarter, depending on what string I'm doing it on. And it pulls out a little slack between the tuning pegs up there and then your pegs down here. So if you didn't push them in far enough, or you got a little slack going on up here for some reason, it will pull it. Ooh, you hear that? Hear how I pulled it down? So now I know that I've got a little bit more slack to pull through there, which means I'm gonna have to tune that on up. After I do the slack trick, I kind of go to my 5th fret, because this is tuned in fourths, and I do a fine tune. Since these are brand new, I'm gonna give it a little strum. Why am I doing this? Just getting out all the tension in the strings. If you don't do this, they slag a little bit. Mike, what it do? Are you hanging out over at Camp G-May too? I'm just trying to send some folks there. Showing what it looks like to tune up a guitar. I don't want you coming here, wasting all my time, yeah. Oh, cool. Scotty's going out? Groovy. I have another screen going on right now. Nice. Frankly, I'm just finishing up my day teaching here, trying to direct a couple people that way, and putting on new strings. have fun over there. I'm gonna go check out Scotty as well. Scotty Butters! So yeah, I just give it a little play and then I get on all the little kinks. I should have gotten medium gauge. These are way light. What's a girl like you doing in a place like this? I think it's close enough for music. If you enjoyed learning how to tune up an instrument, that's great. Everybody over at Camp G May's instrument channel right now should be knowing how to tune up. Playing blues over at the Blues Fest. If you can, check the link in the description below. Head over to the Blues Fest. Tell them we said hello from Wago's channel, and we'll see you later. Enjoy the music, and then support local musicians online. Aloha to you.